In this video, we are going to take a look at what the strategic narrative is in most organizations and how an organization positions itself in relation to the hero's journey. Hi, my name is Herman Voiter. I'm the founder and CEO of ChangeMaster, a digital strategy company. Our 7-step ChangeMaster journey helps companies to position their strategic narrative so that it makes sense to their audience. It has a strategy phase, an implementation phase, and a review and reflection phase. As you learned from our previous 2 videos, every good story has a hero, a guide, and a secret weapon. In the first video, we looked at Andy's hero's journey through Shawshank Prison, and in the second video, we discovered that Andy's escape would not have been possible without the help of his friend and guide, Red, who provided him with a rock hammer that he used to break out of prison. In this video, we asked the question, who is the hero and who is the guide when an organization looks at itself and its stakeholders? An organization has many different stakeholders. It most probably has customers, it has employees, it has a board of directors, it has partners, it operates in a community and is part of a global digital society. In this context, who are the heroes and who are the guides? From the research we have done analyzing the strategic narrative of many different organizations, it looks like most organizations consider themselves to be the hero in their own story. It does make sense from a perspective that as people, we are all mostly focused on our own survival, and therefore it is only natural to focus our attention on ourselves in our organizations when we engage with the market. The stories we tell are about us. It becomes very obvious when you go to the website of a company. The focus is most likely internal. The company tells you about itself, its products and services, its people, its special offers, its awards, and so on. It is very rare to find a website where the prevailing narrative is that of a guide that inspires its heroes to become the best version of themselves. So it's about the focus of the narrative. The narrative is the collection of stories that the organization is telling the world about itself and what it stands for. Most narratives you come across are about the company and its shiny objects. Some of you may think at this point that this is the only way to go and that you can't get away from a narrative where the company's internal stories dominate. While I agree that there will always be stories about the company, the question I have is about what the dominant strategic narrative is and what it should be. In a digital world filled with so much noise, who really cares about your internal stories? The stories you tell compete with every beep and ping on every mobile device. If your stories are not delightful, useful, interesting, or compelling, why should anyone care what you have to say? This is why most websites suck. They don't engage the audience. Internally, they are viewed as some type of static electronic brochure, and because they don't drive any revenue, a lot of organizations view them as a tick box exercise. We have a website? Cool. And that's usually the end of it. People want to see stories in which they can see themselves. They want to be able to identify with the characters in the story and form an emotional connection with them. That's how we operate as human beings. We thrive on emotional connections. If you see your organization as the hero of the story and you only talk about yourself, no one will be able to form a connection with you. To change this, you need to make your stakeholders the focus of your narrative. Make your clients the heroes of your stories. View yourself as the guide, the change master, with a secret weapon that can help your heroes become the best version of themselves. When you frame the conversation this way, it becomes very easy to understand what your role is and what value it is that you can deliver to your stakeholders. Remember, heroes are not only clients. Your employees, partners, contractors, and community are all heroes who you are able to help achieve what they want to achieve. If you shift your narrative to talk about their aspirations, their objectives, their dreams and goals, you will start forming an emotional connection with them, which will lead to long-term value creation for both the hero and the guide. So to recap the hero's journey, let's look again at the 3 elements that make the story possible. You have the heroes, which are your clients, partners, employees, directors, shareholders, and the communities in which you operate. You, as the guide or the change master, then use your secret weapons, which are your specific products, services, and expertise, to help your heroes complete their quest. Next question after this is what the change master's journey looks like. The next and final video in this overview series unpacks the 7 steps of the change master journey in more detail. In this video, you will see how the change master journey can be applied to different scenarios to serve the needs of different stakeholders. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and let us know in the comments what you think of this video.